Hi there fellow Kekiers. So this has just dropped. This is the new order from Novritsch. It's got a few little treats. Knock the camera there. It's got a few little treats in here. So it's the first time I've seen inside the box. Let's get rid of that. I love these little treat boxes. So a couple of things I've got. Magazines, which I'll show you later. We'll cover that later. Got 4 of them. The big thing in the box is I have broken I did order this before a lot was shipped, so it was ordered a couple of weeks ago, just as they went live in the UK. So yeah, now they've all started to get them dispatched around the world. Poison nerds, don't eat them. What have we got in here? So we've got a screw to attach charging handle. So I presume that's as in when you buy a charging handle, you've got a screw for it, which is handy. Manual, usual, quite clear, quite good instructions from Novritsch. Always gone. Hop up adjuster to adjust the hop, explains how you do it. Barrel maintenance and cleaning, and then disclaimers, usual bits and pieces. Don't shoot dogs, don't shoot animals. Nice one. And then obviously everyone's probably seen loads of different reviews on this. I'm not going to that, but it's a nice piece of kit for someone that's been used to a WE Glock 18. Similar size. Why do they go for it? Why do they change? I thought the Glock was getting a bit second-hand now. Although I don't use a secondary very often, I want to be able to use one more that's a bit more reliable, and this thing seemed like it was the better choice because it's still got the fun switch, and I like the fact that it's got a split slide, and I like the fact that it's a modern take on a previous sort of Glock designs really. And I've had a decent amount of Novritsch stuff, which you can probably gather from some of the other videos above, and it seemed to work really well. You know, I'm really proud of it. I'm really impressed with the work they're doing in Airsoft to try and bring a different style to the market, and certainly this is definitely one of them. It's a little bit sort of futuristic looking, but it's a nice take on a Glock. Hopefully you've seen the bit of the video before this we did unboxing. I'm not going to do anything else that everyone else is doing at the minute, and showing you the rate of fire and showing how snappy it is. It is a very snappy gun. It is a great rate of fire. Does clear a magazine in less than 2 seconds. Fantastic. Great. Good build quality. That's as much as I'm going to say. This is how I'm going to be running the gun itself, or initially, just to see how you feel with it. I may end adding an optics to it because it's the first one that I can reliably, I think, add an optics without it causing too much issue to the functionality. But I use a SureFire torch mainly because my Omnivore holster that I've been using since I started back at Airsoft works off a SureFire torch, locking into place, making it a level 3 holster. I find that works really well. And you know, you've got a torch available on there, which is already handy. The one thing I want to mention now about this is now it's got a top dead center. Let me just move that there. Try and do this one-handed, not the best. Now it's got a top dead center hop, which you can see there. Yeah. So I thought, well, I don't really want to be carrying around an Allen key in my pocket or a little pouch and stuff just to make quick adjustments to this. So I'm going to be using a couple of different ways of doing that. There's 2 things I'm going to be carrying. One, I've just 3D printed this, so it's got an old, so I've 3D printed this. It's got an old bottom part of an Allen key on it. So one of these Allen keys, got loads of these ones spare this size, rounded off a little bit. So the other end of it, I just measured it, chopped it off, 3D printed that and stuck it in there. That I can then clip on my carabiner and then just have it by the side of me, or put it anywhere else I want to put it. That will then just go straight into there. I can make little all the way around, make it little adjustments on the fly, or I can do what I did with my Tipman. So if you look at the top somewhere around here, you'll see what I did with the Tipman. When I had a Tipman carbine, it had a top dead center hop, basically 3D printed exactly the same thing. It's just another little section of that Allen key taken off, and therefore you can put it into there, make the adjustments really easy, and I might even glue it in place, and therefore it's always adjustable, which is fantastic. So they're the little things I might end up doing. I'll see how it goes. I don't think I'm going to need too many hop adjustments to it, because by the looks of it and by the way it goes goes pretty well. Doesn't really need it, but that's just there as a really cheap option. So don't think you can't look outside the box and have a go at something else.